Welcome in, guys, to another Otago Vault season. We're into season 3 already. Would you believe it? Pretty much an interesting season ahead. Fred Sutherland's not going to be available too much this season. Neither is Dean Foxcroft. Amazingly, Fred has played a little bit for the Black Caps in between episodes. Very good start to his Test career. We'll look at the Test series he played in and a couple of the one-day internationals and the 20 over stuff that he's played in because he's obviously been in good form. Has he played for anyone else around the world in between times as well? So he's only played for Otago and Perth at the moment. Beautiful average for Perth, 450 to 152.1. You can't complain about that. But anyhow, these are the contracted players. Cooper, just to go over Cooper's career for Otago so far in the 2 seasons he's played for us, he's been brilliant. So Cooper will be in the first class one-day team, obviously. Finn Allen, he's played a bit of Test cricket for the Black Caps as well. He's done pretty well as well. It's good to see that he's taken an opportunity. It's a very chocked selection. He's played a bit of one-day international and stuff too. We may not have Finn Allen for too much of the season as well. So emphasising probably getting a really good keeper to back up Finn Allen. Obviously Foxcroft. I don't know how this man keeps getting in the frame for the Black Caps. We don't have to pay his salary at least. But that form there, to me, tells me he should be nowhere near the Black Caps. Based on that. And we've got the senior statesman of Jacob Duffy. He's been around the team for a very long time now. He's only played the 120 over international for the Black Caps. He got 4 weeks, 8.25. But yeah, a very good career for the Otago side. Like, he played all his career at Otago, and I'm hoping to keep signing him year on, year out over the next few seasons. Be interesting to see how Truscott and Kitson go in the second 11 this season. I'm hoping for an improvement there. And of course, Shane Williams. Big year for Shane Williams. Very good in the first class and 20 over comp. Would love him to improve on those stats, get a more experience under his belt. In the youth, we got a keeper. Is he any good? Jack Meeran? Not really. Unfortunately, Jack, I don't think you'll be making the team. Well, your averages are good though, but I'm picking you on based on recent form across all those formats. We're going to have to move that on. Surprisingly, Neil Broom did not retire. I am tempted to sign him again just to fill up a spot. Like, he hasn't been bad. Like he contributed in that 20 over campaign. He's probably not going to contribute big numbers though. I might have to move Neil Broom on. Yeah, we're going to have to. Kelly will get another deal, obviously, for a 1-year contract. I think Kelly, with his form last year, was absolutely exceptional towards the back end of last season. This is going to be a tough one coming up. Dale Phillips wants $55,000 per year. I don't think his form justifies that if we look at his numbers there. 450s 100 average of 32.11, 250s at 27.75. There's his career for Otago there. Obviously, he's only played for one franchise. Oh, that's a tough one. Dale Phillips will be moved on. I'm saying that now. I can probably get more value than paying someone $55,000 a year still trying to develop. Of course, we're going to sign Hamish Rutherford for another 1-year deal. Hamish Rutherford was really good last year, along with Tom Bruce. They have contributed a lot to the season success so far. So, Hanrahan, he will be away for the Big Bash League, obviously. He probably won't be re-signed. Max Chew. Max Chew's had opportunities across a few seasons now, and he just hasn't really performed. Hasn't had too many opportunities all the same, but he hasn't really done much in second 11 cricket either. So Max Chew will be moved on. And that's going to be a lot on me. I'm probably going to have to try and find a couple of keepers because I think Finn Allen's impressed enough with the Black Caps so far. Mark Adair, he's only available 71% of the season. He was really a good find for us. Just a good guy that can come in and bowl a few overs and that here and there. We are going to... We're going to re-sign Mark Adair. I think having him in the team for 71% of the season, I'm actually quite happy with that. Angus Mckenzie, yeah, time for Angus to move on, unfortunately. Angus Mckenzie's career last year, he took 1 wicket in the first class comp, an average of 366. That's not up to it. And 6 wickets at 34.83 was okay in the one-day competition. And the year before that, he didn't really trouble us too much. So, yeah, Angus Mckenzie will be moved on. Travis Marlowe's an interesting one. Like, he's age 30 now. He's got a lot of experience. 175 wickets at 29.47 and 39 wickets in one-day cricket, average of 35, and 34 wickets at 22.71. His last year wasn't that good, though, except for his 20-over form. And his last year before that was actually really solid. So we'll give Marlowe another one-year deal. I think we need to keep the experience around. And I think Michael Ray will hang around a year as well. I think we'll give Michael Ray a 2-year deal, actually. I think Michael Ray hasn't been too bad for the team. So last year was a pretty solid first-class season. He didn't do too much else in the other formats. And last year was really good for him in the 20-over stuff and the one-day stuff for that matter. Yeah, Michael Ray, a 2-year deal there. So that's all we're going to re-sign, effectively. I think we've left a few gaps there. Obviously, with the retirement, I thought was going to be a Neil Broom, but he was available again. So, someone probably might pick him up for an experienced buy there. But let's see what we can pick up into domestic contracts. So I will be back with a cut, guys, hopefully with some interesting signings. Really, really rapt to pick up one of these signings, guys, in round one of the contracting, just to pick up any players in the free agency. Got a leg spinner and a young one, 17 years of age, 23,500 he wants per season, and that is Jacob Bickerton. A forfeit there. He's got a wee bit of promise. I think what we'll do with Jacob is the same what we'll do with Kitson and Truscott. He'll just develop in the second 11 team. I just want to really work on his bowling and just bring him in when he's ready. I think we have to make the right call on this leg spinner. We have to have a go with him because there's not too many spinners that come along with that potential. Just look at his second 11 form. 68 wickets at 37.6. They're not brilliant numbers there. 46 wickets at 31.8, and his 20-over stats need a bit of work on as well. But I'm going to take the punt that Bickerton could be someone we go for, effectively. Like I said, a lot of work needs to be done on him. And I picked up Terry Hall. Terry Hall, look at those figures. 4 for 23, 4 for 84, 5 for 40, and 4 for 24. He looks like he could be a good prospect as well. His form across all formats is not too bad. So yeah, I'm excited for this guy. Like you said, he's got a few decent statistics there in terms of a couple of hauls. Like I said, we're going to take the punt on him. So we're gone for Bickerton and we're gone for Hall. So Hall will be instantly put in. This is an update on his squad, by the way. Hall will instantly go into the team with Williams in terms of bowling options. Yeah, like I said, Bickerton will get the time to develop his craft, hopefully. So hopefully we can come back, guys, with more contracts. We need to look out for a keeper and probably a few batsmen. 2 more potential signings joining the Otago Vault. So we're going to go over these 2 guys here. Another one from the youth system. We're looking at Jeffrey Cox. So Jeffrey Cox's batting form, a couple of big towers there, 180, 152. Sprinkle of a couple of 50s in a format. And he looks like he could be a batsman for the future. And he may get a go at 5 in the place of Sutherland. Sutherland obviously in the Black Cats, and Cox could get a bit of time to develop there, you know. So that is one person I've decided to pick up. Just going over his statistics there, averages 47.62, 48.7, and 40.55. So he's got across the board. The next player I've decided to pick up is a bit of experience, and Robbie O'Donnell, age 29, he did play Test cricket and one-day cricket for New Zealand last year. 70 first-class matches, 28 50s, 800s, high score of 167, over 4,000 runs, 38.45 the average, and respect for the one-day game, 10 50s at 200, 32.71, 143. Very hard to replace Fred Sutherland, to say the least, but I think with his form from last season, Robbie O'Donnell, as you guys can see, 750s, 200s, an average of 83, and 200s, 150, average of 48. He is starting to reach his potential. So I think he is a good pickup there. So we are going to try and sign both of them. We got Cox, and unfortunately we don't pick up Robbie O'Donnell. Auckland has brighter prospects for him, so that's a huge shame. So we'll just go through and see who else has been picked up. Reserve player for Auckland, Hassan. The only player we've picked up is Cox. But yeah, we'll keep going, guys, and see if we can pick... mainly we're still looking for a keeper. And a few batsmen possibly in the market if we can get something good. Okay, here's our next attempts of signings, guys. So obviously, I'm very gutted not to get Robbie O'Donnell. He was in brilliant form, obviously, for Auckland. He's going to now. I've gone and picked up an all-rounder. He's very experienced, Daryl Mitchell. Daryl Mitchell, of course, has been very impressive over the last couple of seasons. He's taken some opportunities at the Black Caps as well. He'll provide very good middle-order experience with the bat. He's more of a batting all-rounder that can chip in with the ball, which I'm very happy with. So if we can get Daryl Mitchell into the team, it'd be just a nice little pick up there. And like I said, I had to pick up another keeper. Ma'ava Av is the keeper that I'm going to go with. So he's got 350s, an average of 29.69, and 150, an average of 16. There's not much choice there. So I picked up a 1-year deal for him. The other keepers are sort of just developing at the moment, and I didn't have much choice. So let's see if we can pick them up. We've got Daryl Mitchell, and we've got the keeper as well. I'm happy with that. So, yeah, we've got 37.5 to spend on one player. Let's see if we can pick anything up. Well, we have to anyway, because our squad size has to be a minimum of 20. This is one of my more interesting signings. I've decided to go for an all-rounder. Arjit Fulcher. Batting form's okay. A few 50s. Decent 100 in the first class game. And he can bowl a little bit as well. So I'm hoping to improve that bowling a wee bit more. And it's just another option in terms of spin if we need it. So that will round out our squad, hopefully. And it has. Okay, so that's good news. So here's our team for Season 3, guys. It's got a lot of experience mixed in with a lot of youth, especially in our bowling department. So Cooper, Kelly, Rutherford, Sutherland won't be available too much this season. So we've had to bring in some players, obviously. Bruce, Allen, Cox. Be exciting to see how Cox goes. He will get some opportunities. Ma'ava Ave is in just for a 1-year deal, just to cover Allen. I'm obviously still looking for a good keeper, unless Ma'ava Ave takes his opportunities. Foxcroft, don't know why he's only going to be 19% available. Mark Adair should be available most of the season, but if not, we've still got the cover of Daryl Mitchell. And I think Daryl Mitchell, with all that experience, is going to benefit our team big time. And Fulcher may get the odd go this season, but probably be sort of on one of those deals for 2 seasons, I think, just to see if he shows any improvement. In the third year, he doesn't really do anything. We can obviously move him on. Obviously, Jacob, Duffy, Muller, and Ray, the experienced heads in the bowling unit. But look at the youth here. Truscott, Kitson, Williams, Bickerton. One for the future, Bickerton, I reckon. He won't feature too much in the first few seasons. He's just there at the moment, just learning his craft. And Hall, who's going to be coming into the team with Williams in the starting team. So what do you think, Season 3, guys? Do you reckon it's going to be improvement on Season 1 and 2? I think it's just going to be a gradual improvement here. It's very hard to recruit and gradually get this team up to a championship winning standard every season. I want to be a dominant side, and I think we're going to be. But you guys will join us for the start of the one-day competition. We're going to start off a bit differently. We're going to play the first 3 first-class matches. And we'll see you guys then. Once again, there'll be links in the description for all my social medias. Please follow them, and we'll see you next time.